Hey guys, how's it going? Vanilla here. We got us another stadium creations, and today we're in the great state of Tennessee, Chattanooga Lookouts, AT&T Park. And as we've been able to do before, Original Alex has got most of these parks started, and we just come in to close them out and make things more realistic and more one-to-one relationship. This one here, we got to make a lot of changes to it. You can probably already see a couple things that's I don't want to say wrong, right? Because when he made it, it may be, for example, let me show you. This right here, don't know what the hell that is. Like, I don't know why we got a crane out there. Maybe they were doing construction when he had made this stadium a couple years ago. But right now, we don't need that, so we're going to be getting rid of that. The train's actually pretty cool. That is there. And if you're a Chattanooga fan, you're going to see something really wrong right here. I'm kind of surprised Alex got this one off. If you look, that's not right. That should be in fair territory. So we're going to end up bringing that like way over here. I'm just showing you real quick. We're going to bring that over. So really, just by touching that real quick, that's more how it should be. That's all totally fair territory. So we've got some work we got to do over there. We've got to take a lot of this out for what I'm going to do. So he added a lot back here, and that's fine. But for me to get this to 1-1, that 94% up there is going to hit 100 really quick. So I have to delete behind because I'm going to put crowd in everywhere. And we're going to change that wall up. We actually do change the wall up a little bit to get that evened out. We're going to put the sign up behind right here. And you know what? I looked at something here, guys. And it's unfortunate. This is a issue within MLB the Show. Okay. Now, all you good people in Chattanooga are like, whoa, why is that wall way over there? That wall right there, okay, so the foul wall, we'll call it the foul wall, should be like right there. And that's important because this is one of those stadiums. It takes pretty much a 90-degree angle turn, and the wall goes along with the actual foul line so that you can't catch a ball in foul territory over there. But as I've said before, it's unfortunate. There's two things that MLB the Show forces into a created stadium. Number one, these bullpens. Both sides. We got bullpens there. We got bullpens here. We cannot change that. And the batter's eye. Now, you don't have to use that one. See that? It's got all these different batter's eyes. But you absolutely 100% must have a batter's eye there. There's nothing I can do about it. So that's just the way that goes. So I know it's a bummer because one thing I love about making these stadiums, and I've loved about baseball my entire life because I've played it, since a D-ball as a little kid, is the stadiums. It's the only sport that I know of in the world where the field or stadium, park, whatever you want to call it, you play in, changes from location to location, right? Soccer, the pitch is always the same, measure-wise. NFL, football, it's always 100 yards, same, even hockey, rinks, basketball, every sport, it's identical. Baseball's so cool because we get all these weird little nooks and crannies and changes and all that. So it's important. And I'm kind of bummed out that I couldn't make Chattanooga the way that it should be, but there's nothing I can do, right? So in reality here, this wall takes a 90-degree angle and it comes all the way down the foul line to about right there, and then it just slices back towards the crowd. As you can see here, I'll put these pictures up for you. So we can't do that. So we're going to have to keep it like Alex got here. I'm going to blend that wall in a little bit because see, it changes this too. So really, see, this goes that way, and then it should have another one going like that. You know what I mean? Like a 90-degree angle, and that should be all crowd up there. Well, we can't do that either, right? We can't do it. So we're going to keep that the way it is. We will add crowd up here. I'm going to change this. I got some pictures online, and one thing I've been doing, guys, is I should have done this from the very beginning, but I've been going into the Twitter accounts, or X, for these minor league baseball teams and getting really good updated. I'm talking like yesterday pictures of the stadiums and what they got going on. So we will update all this area right here. We'll get this looking a little bit more ship shape. The trees, he did a great job. The trees are pretty much just like that. Parking lot, very good. This is, I think he just wanted to be fun and threw that in because that's nonsense. That's just a field right there. There's like a little playground maybe right there in that section. But we're going to actually come down here. There's a road there too. Okay, so there's parking lot, road, and a field with some trees. And then there's a dock We're going to put that in. We're going to put some boats out here. We're going to do a couple things. Now, this right here should be much closer. I was looking at it. I'm not sure what interstate that is. It looks like it's an interstate anyway. I'm not sure. But this needs to be like up in here, right? I mean, we're going to be bringing that like really close over there. We're going to actually move this street a little bit closer. I believe it was like not closer, but I think the angle of it. I'm just showing this to get you. I'm pretty sure the angle is more like this is something like that. You'll see when we get over to mine. I've already created mine. I'm just showing you what his did, and we're going to jump over to mine. And you'll see what I did, but I used a current picture of 1-to-1. And like I said, as I add and I move things in down here, we've got to delete from back here, so we've got to get rid of all that stuff. It just, you know, boop. It just, here we go. We gotta go ahead and just start crushing stuff because we got to get that 94 down to about 88 or so that I can add all the fun stuff in here. And we went ahead and we moved this over. Like I said, the scoreboard, you know, don't worry, we'll get all that fixed. We moved all that stuff over. We cleared out these trees a little bit. I noticed these trees are actually not there. Yeah, if you look at the pictures there, you can actually see the signs, like the street signs and everything. So we're going to clear all that and get it going. So, all right, guys, this was Alex's here. And now you're going to see what we did. We vanillaized it here. We closed it down. So let's take a gander at the new stadium. All right, as you can see, there's been some changes here. So right away we'll start with left field. Let's go down here and we'll take a gander. We'll look at that right there. And as you can see, we've got that properly put into fair play. We've added the American flag right there, which is important because, well, this is America. And as we go around there, we fixed that wall. It was a little off. We got the train there. Still, that was a great job. I like that train. We switched that because that needed to be a large rectangle. And as we get up here, check this out. We kind of made that a little bit more accurate. So please, I'm not trying to do that. All right, sorry about that, guy. So right here, we put a little bit of a stand, or a sign, I should say, behind the stands, because that's what it has. You know, it kind of, it baffles me. Some of the really cool stuff that MLB the Show has on here, and it doesn't have a simple triangle sign, or excuse me, rectangle. A simple one that you can maybe change the size of. I really wish you could scale. If you could scale, like maybe grab this one and shrink it down, oh, that would be beautiful. But you gotta stick with the dimension it gives you. So that one's a little bit too big for the stands. It goes off by about 5 feet on each side, but best we could do with what we had. You see, we got people standing up in there. They're all waiting for the game. You know what? I really didn't know what to put here. I was going to put something funny and goofy, but I said, you know what? You can figure it out. Advertise here. There you go. The hit it here. Now, that's not entirely accurate. I know that, but I needed to put a sign. You know, same thing with ML or play ball down there. These say different things, but they're advertisements. They could change. And as you see, I kind of angled it a little bit. I angled it the best I could with what I had. And we've also got people down there. Now, the tree line is still looking good, right? Now, as you look over there, as you come up this way, see, look how that changed. We got some boats out there, you can see. I fixed the field. I put the little playground in. But what we've got now, and the main thing, guys, now, you know, if you go up there and you start inspecting everything up close, it's going to be off. Like, for example, let me show you. If you go over here, look, this road ain't even on the ground. It's just floating, right? I know that's wrong. But this is, what I'm doing here is I'm making it as best as we can with what we've got, so that when you play a game here, when you're just, you know, a baseball player, and let's say you hit a pop up the right field, you're going to get this camera angle on. See, that looks beautiful. You can't tell. Looks great. And you're going to say, oh, there's the dock, and look, the boats, and we got them out there and all that kind of stuff. And we brought that in. We got rid of the trees. So it looks good, right? That's the point of this. Now, the scoreboard, it actually had a pretty close scoreboard to what Chattanooga has. Got that little C on there. If you can see, it says the show baseball. I just said, screw that. It's AT&T, and there was not an and symbol, unfortunately. AT&T Field. So what's neat about that, check this out. Let's go back down to home plate, and we're going to hit the nighttime preview button. And see how the AT&T Field kind of, like, look, let's pretend you're batting, right? You just see the, you know, as you're looking at the picture here. I don't know why I can't get straight. The freaking camera's drunk. Okay, let's say, like, you know, when you look that way, you can see AT&T Field up there, seeing the night sky. That looks cool. I think that worked out well. You got the American flag. You got that sign over there. You can see, now you can see the road. See, I put, like, the fence up over there in the middle. right here. I put that fence up. You can see the road. That looks really good. I'm actually digging Chattanooga's ballpark. It kind of feels like it was made in a crater, though. Look how tall the walls are. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, it feels like you're almost underground with how big it is. So as you go over here, you can see we got the parking lots lit up over here. I put the road in. I put these trees pretty much just the way it was. Now, I ran out of space as far, because when you try to put certain objects in, it's like 2-3% per object. So, you know, trees aren't, but other things are. So I couldn't put like the sidewalk and all that. But let's be honest. I don't know what happened there. Nobody's going to be looking at that. You can't even see it, but you can see this kind of stuff. And that looks really neat. Look at the water and everything as you can just look over. It looks really neat. All right, let's go back to daytime. So over here on the left, that's pretty much the same. Like I said, we had to delete a lot of stuff back there, but just don't look back there. Don't look. And everything that matters is right here. So we kind of angled that road a little bit different. We moved the trees. We got them in line here because that's what you're going to see during the game. We cleared out these trees that were here because they're just not there. Like I said, this patch of trees is pretty good right here. We have a little train track here and the home run train, which is pretty neat. I know that's the train from Houston, but it's all we've got. And that's what Chattanooga really has. Once again, the lights, you're not allowed, this light should be on the right a little bit more over here and moved over, but it won't allow you to do it. Let me show you. If you grab a light, well, it's just going to turn red as we see as we move over. So you can't put, oh, dang, what the, yo. It would not let me do this before. You usually can't get anywhere near the batter's eye. Why, hold on here. We're learning together now. That was really weird. Okay, well, I can move, I'll look at the picture and I'll move this light over a little bit. I'll have to bust the picture out here again and see exactly where that goes, but I swear that would not allow me to put that over here. That's really weird. You know, I did find one thing, just for anybody out there that might like to create these stadiums also, sometimes your percentage won't change no matter what you're doing, and what you need to do is just save it, exit out of the file, the stadium, and come back in, and it'll update. So that might be what happened to me here, because I definitely could not move this over. I was trying to fix that there. So, okay, at any rate, we'll fix that light since we can now. We definitely couldn't before. And as we roll around here, you see we got a lot of people, a lot of stands. Chattanooga's pretty simple. That's pretty much it, guys. We pretty much got this done, and I believe this would probably be the bullpens in there. So it is stands. You can see it's just normal people, but Alex did that. I thought that was pretty cool. He put the windows on it, so we're going to keep it like that. I think that was pretty neat, because at first glance, it does look like there's just players or whatever sitting in there, so pretty cool. And yeah, I like this one. As always, though, a lot more work than you think goes into getting these done. But as you take a look here, we'll kind of scroll a little bit. In the background there, at first glance, everything looks really good. And as you're playing here, it's definitely going to feel like Chattanooga, especially with the home run train. We got the trees there across it, and you got the light there. So let's give it one more night look. Just give you a nice little scroll here. And if you've had, if you've ever been to a Chattanooga game, which I have not, I do love Tennessee though, I've been here plenty of times. I'm thinking this is pretty much what it should be looking like. And if you scroll up a little bit there, it's a pop fly or home run or whatever, you're going to be able to see the river. Look at that. That does look nice. You see the river, the bridge going over it. You got the, the water flowing there behind us. So a couple big boats. You can see we got a small boat on the dock over there, and you can see the other bridge pretty far away. So, all right, guys, that's pretty much it. We're going to jump into a home run derby like we normally do here. Maybe Griffey will finally lose one. I don't know. But at any rate, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you got any comments or suggestions or anything of that nature, just drop them below, and I will see you guys next time.
The Home Run Derby. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Let's see what he can do. consecutive home run. 3 minutes to go. Keep it going, man. That's now 8 in a row. Just 1 minute remaining. And that's a home run. He's 60 in 11. That's through the runner. That's number 4 run. That is now 5 in a row. Time up. That will do it. And he ends the round with a total of 24 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. And now, the challenger in this championship round, Ken Griffey Jr. That one is wrong. And he's earned a 20-second jump bonus time. Consecutive home run. just 1 minute remaining. 5-6 home run. 6 consecutive home runs. Make it 7 in a row now. 30 seconds left. He's putting it on a clinic. Oh, that's a monster home run. That's 3 in a row now. Hitting. Hey. Aaron. Three in a row. 30 seconds left. Number 4. Consecutive home run. And no time remaining. That will do it. He ends the round with 7 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough. And now, the challenger, Ken Griffey Jr. 30 seconds left. That one is gone. His second home run. There it is. His third home run. That's 3 in a row now. And that ends the round. He finishes with a total of 4 home runs.